It's been a long time, Obito. Obito Uchiha turned to face his former best friend, Kakashi Hatake. Behind him stood Haku and hundreds of shinobi, all wielding weapons or weaving hand signs. His Sharingan and Rinnegan pulsed, the Uchiha disposing his orange mask. "I've been waiting for you, Kakashi," Obito spat. "Do you know what this is?" he asked, pointing to the statue behind him. The Gedo statue, which holds the tailed beast's chakra, but without the 8 and 9 tails, it's worthless, Kakashi replied, chakra condensing in his hand. "Not entirely," Obito stated, touching the statue. "For instance, the chakra I do have can be used however I wish. The fact Naruto split the tailed beast's power and minds, that makes it even easier." Kakashi tensed. He thought he would be able to read Obito, but his friend had changed too much for that. Kakashi still doubted he was bluffing. Destroying it is an option, but rampaging chakra will be equally dangerous. Our best option is to separate Obito from the statue. So long as Killer Bee and Naruto stay away, he won't have the chance to steal the last tailed beasts. Haku noticed Kakashi's chakra buildup, making a single gesture to the shinobi behind her. The moment Obito made a move, they were to attack. "Why, Obito? Why do all of this? Because I left you? Because I killed Rin?" Kakashi asked, voice shaking. "No. Both of those situations were out of your control. I'm aware of that. And that itself is the issue. I've been given the chance to bring about eternal happiness for all. The infinite Tsukuyomi is the greatest step humanity will ever take. We shall receive everything we desire, and pain will be removed from this world." "It won't be real," Haku stated. "It's a genjutsu. It cannot be real, no matter what you may want." "Who cares if it's real? In my world, Rin will still be alive. I'll be able to chase my true dreams. I will never again have to fight, grieve, or struggle. So long as that is achieved, I can live with it being fake. In fact, I'll forget it's fake at all. If you insist on opposing me, I will have no choice but to deal with you," Obito declared, chakra surging. Obito made a single hand sign, met with a bombardment of jutsu. Fire, water, wind, earth, and lightning. Everything passed through him thanks to Kamui, but Kakashi's plan was to use that ability to their advantage. Haku was at his side, attacking in unison while everyone else forced Obito to use Kamui. The Uchiha realized quickly, but there was little he could do but play along. Kamui was useful, but predictable. His Rinnegan evened the odds. Almighty push! Massive walls blocked the attack. Obito jumping atop the Gedo statue. Every sensor ninja felt his chakra levels skyrocket. Fire style. Great fireball jutsu. Ice style. Frozen fortress. Haku's ice barely held together against the blue-white flames. Obito had the power of 7-tailed beasts. Winning would prove a challenge even with their greater numbers. Obito sent out a barrage of lightning, shinobi scattering. Once safe, they unleashed more jutsu in the Uchiha's direction. Kakashi using the mayhem to get behind Obito, his own Mangekyo coming to life. Kamui! Space bended around Obito, but it had no effect as he simply walked through the distortion. Water style. Acid wave jutsu. Wall after wall was burned away. Obito chasing after Kakashi. He used universal pull, Kakashi rooting himself. Obito used that chance to charge him, grabbing his friend's arm. Space warped again, Kakashi realizing what Obito planned: to trap him inside the Kamui dimension. "Fourth gate! Gate of pain! Open!" a pair of voices declared. Two fists flew through Obito, forcing him to release Kakashi. Fang over fang! Ninja art! Endless paper bombs! Obito retreated back to the ghetto statue, cursing as he saw the fresh army of shinobi join the battle. "What are you all doing here?" Haku asked. "All the reanimations and white Zetsu have been dealt with," Shino stated. "We heard you found Obito, so every available shinobi will be regrouping here for the final battle," Neji declared, Hinata at his side. Obito stared in rage. This was almost half the shinobi alliance, with more on the way. He'd hoped more of them had been dealt with. No matter. He should be here soon. "I can hold out until then," Obito muttered. "Tail Beast Bomb!" Obito looked up at the dark mass of energy. He channeled as much Tailed Beast chakra as possible into the dome of stone and sand. It caved in immediately, Obito retreating into the Kamui dimension. The blast took several seconds to complete, a giant crater sitting in the center of an already destroyed clearing. "Sorry I'm late. I was hoping to catch him half awake," Killer Bee and Gyuki shouted, their large figure towering over the crowd of shinobi. Hinata frowned, Byakugan wide. "The statue is still intact." "I guess destroying it is off the table," Might Guy chuckled. "Then what shall we do about it?" Rock Lee asked. "We need to separate it and Obito. Without Tail Beast chakra, Obito will be down to Kamui and the Rinnegan, both of which take large amounts of chakra," Haku stated. "It may be tougher than you think. He's got white Zetsu cells. They work similarly to Hashirama cells, and they have large chakra pools," Hinata added. "Allow me to deal the heavy hits. You sneak up and take him down bit by bit," B shouted. "Lightning style. Thunderbolt lance!" Gyuki launched spear after spear of yellow lightning, each slamming into the ghetto statue. The dust and debris blocked their sight, Hinata and Neji's eyes expanding. "The statue is moving!" both shouted. The frail arms of the ghetto statue reached out for Gyuki, the octopus slipping away, leading it away from the shinobi under its feet. "You heard Killer Bee. We need to separate Obito from the statue. He must be controlling it." "Hinata, where is he?" Haku shouted. "On its shoulder," the Hyuga replied. "His Zetsu half is connected by a cord to the statue. He may not be able to use Kamui while connected." "This is our chance," Kakashi frowned. Every ninja followed Kakashi's lead, their chakra surging. As Haku ran, a bad thought passed through her mind. "If Killer Bee is here, then Naruto may not be far behind. We need to win before that happens, otherwise he's at risk. Please, Naruto, take your time getting here." At the same time, Madara Uchiha stood in the midst of his own battle. The end of his battle, rather. The 5 Kage were strewn across the earth, broken and bleeding. Mei and Onoki were on death's door. A holding what was left of Tsunade. Her lower half was gone, her 100 healings jutsu working slowly. Katsuyu expended all of her energy, bringing the Kage back hundreds of times. Gaara was the only one who still stood, his sand suspended limply above the ground. His chakra was spent. Shukaku's willpower the only thing keeping the sand up. "Just hold on a little longer, kid. Naruto will be here soon," the One-Tails shrieked. Gaara nodded, grateful the two pieces of Shukaku's mind were able to communicate. Even so, he wasn't sure he could hold on. Madara was uninjured, his reanimated body unfazed. His blue Susanoo faded, the Renegon's glow dimming. Even if you didn't defeat me, this was fun at least. For that reason, I shall take my leave. If you survive, perhaps we shall fight once more, the Uchiha Ghost declared, turning and vanishing in a flash of speed. Gaara stood until he could no longer sense Madara. He finally fell to his knees, his wounds threatening to drag him into unconsciousness. He lost track of time as his mind slipped in and out. His eyes fluttered open as a warmth filled him. Sakura stood above him, a green glow coming from her hands. "What are you doing here?" the Kazekage asked the medic. "Sasuke defeated Orochimaru, and Naruto handled Black Setsu. The rest of the Shinobi Alliance is on their way to fight Obito. Me and Sasuke came this way when Temari reported you were fighting Madara," Sakura answered, healing the last of his wounds. Gaara sat up, looking to see Sakura's shadow clones doing the same to the other Kage. Sasuke watched the horizon, silently. "Wait. If Obito has been defeated, then why is Madara still active?" "Someone else must have revived him," Sasuke answered. "My guess would be Obito. In other words, that ghost is on his way to face the entire Shinobi Alliance alongside Obito and the Ghetto statue," Anoki snarled. "I hate to say this, but our odds of victory are not good," Mei grunted. "Not good, but not zero either." Everyone turned as the flash of light appeared before them. The golden glow stood, revealing itself to be Naruto. Sakura, Sasuke, and the Kage just stared in awe. His chakra brought a sense of comfort. His eyes scanned the war-torn battlefield, landing on the severely injured Tsunade. "Who did this?" the Uzumaki asked. "Madara Uchiha. Obito likely reanimated him," Sasuke replied. "But why are you here? You shouldn't be out where the Nine-Tails can be taken." Naruto didn't reply, his ki barely restrained. The blonde looked at the sky. "How far is it until we reach Obito?" "At full speed, a couple hours," Kurama replied. "Madara will reach him shortly before that." Naruto nodded. "Sakura, Sasuke, stay with the Kage. I'll go on ahead." "No, you're not going alone," Sasuke insisted. "If you're going to be an idiot, you at least need protection." Naruto reluctantly nodded, extending his fist to the Uchiha. Sasuke returned the fist bump. His body was enveloped in bubbling orange chakra. "Sakura, you and the Kage will probably follow me, so take this," said Naruto, transferring more chakra to the others. "Think you can keep up with me, Sasuke?" The Uchiha smirked. "Don't expect me to hold back." Naruto smiled in return, waving to Sakura and the Kage. In a golden flash, he disappeared, Sasuke following shortly after. Sakura frowned, focusing back on her medical duties. She could feel the shift of emotions among the Kage. From their faces alone, she could tell they felt ashamed. "We can't give up yet," Sakura stated, moving over to Tsunade, clasping her hand. "Naruto, the entire world still needs us." Tsunade looked up at her pupil, a purple diamond appearing on her forehead. The Hokage smiled. "Sakura is right. The moment we're back to full strength, we need to support Naruto." If you like what you just heard, consider hitting the subscribe button and bell icon to get notified about new videos. If there's a part you've missed, then check out the entire playlist on screen. If you like this story, please share it with your fellow anime lovers. Any support helps a lot. That's all for now. This is Ninja Kai, disappearing in a golden flash.